Hello, and welcome to this video on coffee. Please wait whilst the film begins. Of late, there have been disturbing reports of the aberrant use of coffee by young people. Is young Johnny or Jane Doe acting strangely, consorting with questionable individuals?
Probably never realized until too late that he was riding in the shadow of death. But sometime that evening, Mike Merrick traded his life for a newspaper headline.
Are they unable to concentrate? Have their grades fallen?
Yes, Jim, what is it?
Well, Mr. Evans, Miss Black wanted me to bring this to you.
Oh?
Do you know what your young person is doing?
Juvenile division. Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. He should have discussed it with his parents or teacher.
Have you seen them buying coffee beans? Have they been taking coffee beans and grinding it down to a powder, then using this powder to brew a cup of strong coffee, and then doing something truly unbelievable?
Honey, this Folgers coffee is great.
Want another cup?
You bet.
Can you imagine the horror of drinking coffee? Well, dear madam or sir, your young person has been abusing their coffee. Be on the lookout for the following danger signs: the smell of slightly bitter, sweet, and roasted beans in their room, a perky morning personality, in fact, any semblance of coherence in the morning. The electricity bill has gone up from all the boiling water. The inexplicable look of general satisfaction and peace with the world immediately after. The general cognitive and social function first thing in the morning. Finally, if your young person suddenly needs to defecate, they probably just had a cup of coffee.
And that's enough to start a big crusade in Santabello High?
Mr. Burroughs, please understand, Miss Williams, like many of us, believes in the progressive theory that there is no such thing as a bad boy or girl.
Well, there's a high school in Indiana. I don't know whether they followed your progressive theories or not. They had no problem 3 years ago. But out of a total enrollment of 1,200 students, 285 were found to be using, and this dreadful condition was only uncovered through a horrible accident. One student, desperate for money to pay for his habit, sold bennies for quarters and dimes to kids in elementary school. It was the death of a 13-year-old that exposed the ugly facts. But by that time, it was too late for 41 teenagers who were addicted. It can happen here.
Coffee abuse is an important problem that will affect these children for their entire life. These young men and women will never grow up to understand that coffee is not a drink. It may ruin their life.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
They must learn how to use it properly if you want to help them. Teach your child to just say no to that cup of coffee. Teach them how to use their coffee properly, just the way medicine intended. A good, strong coffee enema. This will give your young person the inner and outer strength to work their way through life's challenges, while preparing them to receive an invasive 6-foot hose. This is an important milestone in their lives that has improved an invasive medical procedure with coffee.
How to say no. That's the subject under discussion. And there are plenty of times in life when you have to say no.
Begin by teaching them how to duck and cover just like this.
That's why these children are practicing. We must get ready for it, just as we are ready for many other dangers that are around us all the time. Automobiles can be dangerous, too. They sometimes cause bad accidents, but we are ready. Now, we must be ready for a new danger. First, you have to know what happens. You will know when it comes. We hope it never comes, but we must get ready. If you are not ready and did not know what to do, it could hurt you in different ways. It could knock you down hard or throw you against a tree or a wall. But if you duck and cover, you will be much safer. Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Bert the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way. First, you duck, and then you cover. And very tightly, you cover the back of your neck and your face. Duck and cover underneath a table or desk or anything else close by.
This is the proper stance for your coffee consumption. Once they know how to duck and cover, teach them how to seek privacy for the coffee habit, just like this.
Betty is asking her teacher, and her teacher is explaining that there are two kinds of it, with warning and without any warning. We think that most of the time we will be warned before, so there will be time for us to get into our homes, schools, or some other safe place. Our civil defense workers and our men in uniform will do everything they can to warn us before. You may be in your schoolyard playing when the signal comes. That signal means to stop whatever you are doing and get to the nearest safe place fast.
Remember the signal for your coffee enema and head to the relevant shelter when you hear it.
You might be out playing at home when the warning comes. Then be sure to get into the house fast, where your parents have fixed a safe place for you to go. If you are not close to home when you hear the warning, go to the nearest safe cover. Know where you are to go, or ask an older person to help you. You know the places marked with the S sign? They're safe places to go when you hear the alarm. Sometimes, and this is very, very important, sometimes the explode without any warning. And that means duck and cover fast, wherever you are. There's no time to look around or wait. Here are some older boys showing what to do if the flash comes when you are not in the classroom. This is what to do if you should be in a corridor. You duck and cover tight against the wall this way.
Just like the boy and mannequin, you duck and cover.
Remember to keep your face and the back of your neck covered tightly. You might be eating your lunch when the flash comes. Duck and cover under the table. Getting ready means we will all have to be able to take care of ourselves. The bomb might explode when there are no grown-ups near. Paul and Patty know this, and they're always ready to take care of themselves. Yes, we must all get ready now, so we know how to save ourselves. If you do not know just what to do, ask your teacher when this film is over. Discuss what you could do in different places. Older people will help us as they always do, but there might not be any grown-ups around then you're on your own.
Now that you have seen this, go forth and teach your young people about the dangers of coffee. And remember, coffee is for enemas and not drinking. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you have enjoyed this satirical take on all alarms propaganda and the ridiculous fad that is coffee enema. Please post any comments, questions, suggestions, or objections you may have below.